Hello everyone and welcome to my playthrough of The Letters. So it is a game available on Steam for $20. It is a horror visual novel type of game, so there's probably tons of readings, but there's some QTEs in this game, so it's not all reading and choice making, which is great. And the one thing about this game is that it's made by Filipino devs. And there's budget in it, so there's quality in this game, and I'm very proud to say my fellow countrymen made this game. And so yeah, we'll just play this game and see what will happen. Let's do this. Again, the game link is in the description down below. As you can see, there's some QTEs in this game, and we're gonna play a normal, and we'll just start a new game. Oh! That's too loud, man. My sound is on max, so the Ermengarde. It sounds like Ermengarde mansion. Okay, I'm gonna put it on auto so that you know what? No, it was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne. Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved. I think it's beloved by their people. Both are well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when... Oh wait, I didn't notice that... What? I think I'm gonna move my face cam here. But I'm not blocking. There we go. Okay. The riches... Oh wait, I didn't get to... The riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. I think this game is made in RenP engine, so you can backtrack logs by using the mouse wheel and save game by pressing right click. The mansion has stood since 1620, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. That is when it began. Surrounding villages spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsays of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls endlessly. So if the good family of Ermengarde abandoned the house was being haunted, so they probably did some atrocious things in their life, and they used as being good models as a cover for their atrocious. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet. So this video is probably 30 to 40 minutes long because it's a story based, and we don't want to we don't want to make it an hour long. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Well, I think they should have at least refurbished the goddamn house if they're gonna sell it, you know? Like Pandora's box, the secret that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. So that's the intro. And we have Isabella. Incoming call. What if we decline?
Hello? Isabella?
Oh no, we can't decline.
Where are you?
And there's some voice acting, which is great. So yeah, this game had a good budget, hence the voice actings, and not just text. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Hey Rose!
Oh wait. I think I'm in the... Yeah, I'm just gonna move back here, you know? Okay, there we go. Yeah.
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
Okay.
Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
That is
You chickened out.
Oh yeah. So are they the? Are they working for that realty?
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
Wait, that voice sounds familiar. Wait a second. I'm gonna check it. Our main character here, Isabella, is voiced by Amanda Lee. You know the singer, the one who do covers for anime theme songs. Which is ooh. Okay.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This
Yeah,
place
hurry
is
up.
huge. A bit too quiet since no one's
Freaking
lived
hot.
here since
God
like
damn it.
forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
Okay, so there's this relationship tab, and there's branching tree. So there's tons of endings, and nope, there's only one ending. Okay.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Okay, so we got a new journal. Profiles, okay. Okay, so we can read her profile. Discovered. Okay. I'm sweating. Is it visible? No. So here's Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. What a freaking long ass name. So I'm guessing her mother is also named Isabella, hence the Maria. Yeah, it's like junior and senior. Birth date May 28th, Gemini, 26 years old. Okay. 5'2". Oh, she's a little short. Nah, she's really short. Estate agent, Filipino. Okay. Roman Catholic. Fine arts undergraduate. Okay, so that's why she's working. Yeah, it's hard to find a job for fine arts. For those people taking fine arts, like cinnamon rolls, dog. Oh, I thought it said dog food. My voice cracked. Dogs food, police procedural dramas, and teleseries. Oh, teleseries. Those one of TV shows. Comedies and karaoke. She's the third child among 7, daughter of a laundryman and a jeepney driver. And a jeepney is a public is a public transportation vehicle. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. However, the man was diagnosed with terminal illness. She had to stop studying to make money. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than a local job could get her. Yeah, because the salary is a little low in this godforsaken country. No, it's not really a godforsaken country, but well, I'll admit it, our country is pretty shit. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor, Rebecca. She met Ashton Kutcher, during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at the Devon court, and later Zachary threw him. I think that's kind of ambiguous. They didn't really disclose too much info. Can I just continue?
It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in auto.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't
They
do
are
anything.
not. Yeah, I like her
They're
accent.
nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they
Yeah,
might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Yeah, Filipinos
No,
are
that's a bit of a stretch.
superstitious.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Yeah, it's right up to the careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. It's Rose, still charming as ever.
Who is that?
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who
Oh,
trained
there's
you
an
for your job
animation.
back when you started.
Nice.
You're working together again?
Yeah, I'm
Just for this
expecting
property. We've been scoping out that
a
big
visual
mansion
novel
down
to not
Ansem
have
Village after the renovations.
animation.
Today's sort of its grand opening to the public.
Yeah,
The RC
her
wants to give
hair,
it one
mouth,
last check
and
before
her
we let
body's
potential
moving.
buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion?
And
that big
and her eyes
spooky one you've been
blinking,
telling
yes.
everyone about? Didn't you keep
Everyone
saying how
about.
it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did
Ever
promise
get that
Rose I
feeling
wouldn't
of
ditch her.
deja vu?
And besides,
Ever
a
get
job
that
is a job.
feeling of
Gotta
deja
do what you
vu?
gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words have left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
Okay.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about
Well,
the
by
place
saying
being
no
creepy ever
offense,
since you got to
they're
sign
probably
to
gonna
it.
get offended.
First rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to
No,
get it.
I think no one will buy the
Plus,
house.
listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
A huge
They
day.
never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. You're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or
What?
Ashton. We can always
What?
let you
Are we gonna
borrow, and you
sell
can
our
pay us
body or
back
something?
whenever.
You're instigating it like that. I have to keep myself from going out loud. In the years I've known her, I can only tell to expect once she has that expression.
Becca,
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. What, are you my dietitian or something? Her voice slightly arises as she begins to scold me. Are you a freaking dietitian or something? Huh? You think you know what's best for others? Instantly, I'm reminded by Becca is excellent at her job teaching
Stop
boys to raise
eating
teenagers.
junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
You're not my mom. I eat
Hey,
other things too.
I eat other things too.
I eat the puss. Wait. Come on, Otto. I fold my arms, cross my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. Same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Come on, it's on Otto. Instead, she only raised an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The
Okay.
instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just
Okay.
exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
But they're still canned. Becca's wrinkled her nose by the time I got to the end of the small list. I think she even wanted a little green on the last one. But I said peace! I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know if it will only lead to more reprimands from her. Oh,
Aren't
she's
those
got
the
that
same ones
distress
you won
look.
from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps
course
on those
I am.
things before eating them.
Who
I
wouldn't?
don't want a repeat of last
Who would?
year.
Who would like to
In
eat
any case,
expired food?
Those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. Come on, you think you know what's best for others. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. So, is this the horror part of this one? Sometimes it's better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. Okay? When she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile. So this is the horror? Our
What am I
diet?
going to do with you?
You know, I'm getting fat. She says more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for an exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this.
Just get the
You don't have
child!
to keep eating the same
What?
thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
Yeah, borrowing
And I'm
money
not going
sucks.
to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer
Alright.
stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that off. Whew, it's freaking hot. It's hot. Ever. Okay? It has nothing to do with pride. I've seen plenty of times how friendships can turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. Yep. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she always feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Yeah. Becca, taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your
Catch up
clients.
later.
You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
No, it's a haunted house. It's a haunted house, and it's probably just a... With an extra smile, she turns... Wait, actually... With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the papers of a rather thick history textbook. She's probably working out her lesson plan for next week. Or trying at least. Her eyes are distant as she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. Next. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Yeah, she's got some manners. This is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. Well, is she sick or something? For someone who makes a habit out of worrying other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. So a hypocrite.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Well, now she sounds sick.
Some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
Oh, I level her with a flat look. She doesn't sound sick a while ago. She has a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. Alright. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left her medicine her doctor prescribed to her. Yeah, why don't you take care of yourself first? Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Shouldn't be too selfless.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Better. She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Alright. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicines she left earlier. Wait, is she using syrup? She looked at it warily when I placed it in front of her. Why? You should use tablet. Unfortunately for her, there's one thing I am not letting her have her way. She should be using tablet.
But don't forget what the doctor said. Drink
she's
this
not a
on
kid,
time.
right?
I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. So her student's coming in now. I take that aside to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a wave of goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Well, I think the driver is gonna tell you to stay away from the house. Apparently everyone looks Bernstein and knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. Stay away from the house. It's haunted. Just to mention its name, enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned it the hard way when I first commuted here. It only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up to the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the building shrink in the distance. I think people in the town or people who knew the rumor wouldn't buy the house. Well, who would buy a haunted house? Really? Even if it's just a rumor, you know? Who would buy a haunted house? And I'm sorry if I'm constantly saving because it's a habit already from playing tons of visual novels because there's choices every goddamn second. And you can't save, and sometimes you can't save during your choices. So here's the relationship. So, is this an undertone that she doesn't like herself? Because there's no meter. Okay, so she likes Zachary and Rebecca. Okay, she hates Luke and Hannah. Might as well get some work done. Starbucks coffee. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews of the mansion's documents yesterday. I already looked at them last night. Looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulders. Probably just Rose again anyway. It's Ashton Kutcher.
Guess again.
That
Ash.
voice.
Bingo.
Bingo bango. Your name's not Django, it's Ashton, bitch.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah, you know the indie movie he's been working on for months? The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest. He's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Come on, it's an auto. Come on.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the
they don't use
open
military
house, and we're
time.
expecting quite a number of
And
potential
here also
buyers.
we don't use
I'll be
military
booked the
time.
whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
Ermengarde!
You know, the big Jacob
Ermengarde!
Van
It's the
mansion at Anson
Ermengarde
Village.
mansion.
I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is
I'm
already
guessing
there,
he's
but
gonna
yeah.
warn me.
I
Who
see.
don't go to the
Looks like
mansion?
the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Fuck you. Ash chuckles from the other end, and I can't help but roll my eyes at him. But he doesn't see you rolling
I'll
your
see
eyes.
you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever.
I'm gonna
Bye.
pick you up. Stupid asshole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. Asshole. So that's what we're gonna call him now. I'll show him who's tough. Oh, it takes about a few minutes until I reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. So we got a new journal. Alright, October 21. So this is October 21. Before going to the Ermengarde mansion, Isabella Santos dropped by St. Goretti High School to check on Rebecca. Gave us a formal reminder letter to take her flu medicine for yeah, so this is what happened, okay. The property does look wonderful from the outside. Oh, I thought there's tons of branches and shit, some vines. But I guess they really refurbished. Nah, there's some molds or something. I don't know what it's called. Beautifully situated in the middle of a vast open field with several lush green trees dotting the immediate vicinity that converge into small woodlands nearby. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and the only rustling of the leaves can be as heard as the occasional breeze passes. Well, they should have at least leave someone to take care of the house and the surroundings. You know, some caretakers. Well, I guess no one's gonna take care of this house because it's haunted. Well, the Amsterdam village is just a few miles away. Everybody keeps their distance on purpose, perhaps out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human response just makes this place a lot more eerie than it has any that is right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night.
You planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yeah, there's the time that the local driver's gonna warn us. Don't go inside the mansion, it's haunted. You're a woman, maybe you can't do things. A bunch of sexist pigs. That voice literally makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. I beat past while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum and a return to my nod. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house. Doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there, despite it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
Yeah, you never do. He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach towards the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. Yeah, it's a haunted house. What do you expect? I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It isn't like I have any choice in the matter anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission, one way or another, I've got to sell this property. Or, if you don't want to die, just don't go inside. That's basic. The door is ajar when I get to it. However, my own copy of the keys dangle in my hand. Now useless. Dangle. Those must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Maybe she's died inside. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleared every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook and cranny. They should have just nook and cranny. Every crevice and nook and cranny. And made it spick and span. I thought it's epic. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again. Well, why the hell are you entering this mansion? You should just not accepted it.
Rose?
You know? No, Rose is dead. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me. No matter how deafening the silence is. Should we be all the way to the other side of the property for a fucking fly? No, it's a mosquito. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized.
What do you mean has not been recognized? So she's probably out of signal, or... We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. Yeah, Filipinos are superstitious and they have lots of beliefs. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dialed her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been...
But to no avail. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this.
If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
The heebie-jeebies. No answer. This isn't going to work. This place is big. She can't be anywhere. That's what she said. Haha. Come on, like and subscribe for more jokes like this. Nah. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. I noticed something moved in the hallway with a grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine.
I'm guessing
going.
the door is gonna close behind me. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I make another attempt to reach her number. Come on, please give me something. Dear, please, Lord.
Hello? Hello? Rose, where the hell are you? Rose, come on. Where are...
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. That's not Rose. That's not Rose.
What? The attic?
That sounds like the garage sound or the ring. Crap, it got cut off. Man, I really need to go there. How deep inside the mansion the attic is. There's really any signal there. I wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing her to get back with me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. It branches out to two major wings of the mansion, the east wing and the west wing. There are two attics, one on each side. The east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find the least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going to stuffy storage room. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with thick coating of dust that kicks up the air with my every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it isn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I may easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there's no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. It looks exactly like I did the first time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Odd though, they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it could have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambiance of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here in the attic. Is this a prank? Maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Oh, shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? What is that? What the hell was that? That's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew this disturbing mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. Nobody listened. The fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I live in the curses. Because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. Yeah! Ooh. I've always tried to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for my sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who's more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check.
What's this?
What's what? My words about Rose's whereabouts must have been caused me to miss it when I entered the room. Where is it? But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter. Oh, that's the title of the game. End credits. Back on the ground, just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean and pick it up. Strange. Hennetsu. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I have been the last to look inside the attic and leave. This certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left this in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I can't have missed her though. There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. The ladder isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough. I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. With great care, I open it and read what shakes me to my core. What is it? Help me, help me, help me, help me!
What? Oh my god.
Scary. I'm sorry if I'm saving a lot or blood. I gulp. Same phrase that just goes on and on until send this to five people or else.
Send this to 5 or else what?
Oh, is this a chain ladder message thing? As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out the second page. But there's nothing.
Oh please no.
I'm sure she'll be scared because she believes in these things. My hand trembles as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh, there's a ghost. Oh! Folding the paper in half, a pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, the skin eaten away by a way to reveal flesh, bone, and all matter of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it's too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Lord, please help me. I'm trying to be brave and look out. I need to face it. Whatever this speed looks, I need to face it. If I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. With a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left. With a branching tree. So we're here. Okay, so we're here now with, so I'm guessing this is a bad ending over here. Woo! Is this a monster? No, please don't hurt me.
No!
Yamete! Nothing, I scramble towards the door. Struggle to open it, but it won't budge.
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away!
Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
It slowly approaches me as I wrench the door now violently back and forth. What? Yes! You bitch! The open file stings open. I couldn't have been happier. Well, that's a goddamn hard cutie. My face must have looked possessed. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips, and I find myself falling until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. My head goes fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
No, go away.
The last thing what? Journal. We got a new journal entry. While over as well, Santos. Yeah. See the branching tree. So if you failed the QTE, if you failed the QTE, well, this is the bad ending over here. And if you prayed a while ago, we'll just continue to the common route, and we can't. And there's no QTE. Last thing I see are those feet all I know is darkness. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into the consciousness against my own will. I have never felt this tired before. That's too hot. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Isabella?
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away. What is nudging persistently at my side. I heard I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. Okay, so we're regaining consciousness. A fog of unconsciousness immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. What? They look down at me as Rose, and there's another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent, similar to her. Rose's posture just screams worry, as though she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. Well, I think I'm gonna pause here. It's already 40 minutes, and I think this is the right time to end this episode. And so yeah, that ghost appeared, and there's some QTEs, so I'm expecting a lot of things from this. This is I think this is a 16-hour long game, so there's probably tons of parts of this game, and I know it will not have good views on YouTube, but I still love to play this game. I think it's interesting to play. And so that's for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Share with your friends. Subscribe for more. What is this? The letter. So subscribe for more. The letter and some of the games. I'm running this game with Attack on Titan: Wings of Freedom and what's the other one? What Remains of Edith Finch. So yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.